morning, Dr. Queen Kamoda. Yes,
Good morning, everyone.
we are ready. Good morning, good morning. Thank you so much, Dr. Queen Kamoda, for such a warm and wonderful introduction. And, I have to turn it back over to you. You have been a guiding light for all of us, doing so much, ensuring that indeed we have a beautiful, beautiful future here at Immeri. I want to thank you so much. I want to thank, of course, our board of directors, Mr. Lau Changwan, Mr. Tan Kampu, and Mr. Yap Yen, who we will have an opportunity to see and hear from today, along with all of our corporate team, and Mr. Aris Masaso, Mr. Sunshine, who has also been an amazing and tremendous help to all of us here at Immeri and all of our corporate staff. I agree with Queen 100%. We have to be so grateful. We have to be so grateful. It's been such an amazing journey, Dr. Queen Kamoda. It has been a journey. It has been, a lot of people have been, wondering, will it work? Will it work? And today, from the first, actually, and since we turned on the payment of the compensation plan, so many people's hopes and dreams and aspirations have been realized. And now there's a new wave. There's a brand new wave. And as Dr. Queen Kamoda said, we're going to show this. This isn't made up money. This is actual money, actual US dollars converted into Ghana cedis. And I'm sure in the chat box, in Naira, this is what has been paid to our members and so much more, so much more. So, again, Dr. Queen Kamoda, I want to thank you so much for the opportunity to serve. For me here at Immeri, I just love our company. I love what we stand for. I love our core values. I love our products. I love our leadership. And this is really and truly something that I pray that every single Immerian embraces in this new wave. If you were listening very, very carefully, Mr. Aris Masaso says, yes, we are making money, but it is an opportunity, my friends. It is an opportunity to sharpen our faith, sharpen our trust, and sharpen our vision. In my opinion, these are the three components. As Dr. Queen Kamoda was saying, I hope that you have your pen and your paper and you're able to write down and take in a few of these nuggets. You're going to hear from Dr. Queen Kamoda. We're going to hear from Mr. Yap Yen. And during this training, we're going to now be able to experience and see what it is that we've been seeing in our previous trainings. So many people, had so many questions about the compensation plan. And we were saying all along, the best way, that this came from one of my mentors, the best way to be able to understand any compensation plan is to experience it. It's to experience it. You would have heard me saying that time and time and time again if you are plugged into our trainings. It's only now that you're able to take an action and see the reaction in your back office. And it's such a wonderful thing for us to be able to now connect the dots. And so just as Dr. Queen Kamoda also said, she said, it's one thing to be in Immeri. It's another thing to do Immeri. This is where we have to do. We have to do the results that you're seeing based on the payments that are going out to some of our top leaders. It's because of the foundation, a foundation that was laid to all of our amazing, amazing members. This is a foundation that was laid by their efforts. The foundation that was laid by our ambassadors, the foundation that was laid by our directors, and the foundation laid by our managers, our executives, our associates. So what should we all be doing? What we should be doing is taking those actions that allow us to now get to those levels and really, really enjoy this compensation plan. I'm so very excited, because there are so many people that are enjoying our compensation plan, and there are so many people that now want to take action and start to really, really reap the benefits of all of the things that they want and they dream of in this industry. And so again, I want to thank every single person for joining. We have over 114 people that are plugged into this call. And so big congratulations to all of our leaders that are stepping up. I'm so also very excited to see leaders that are stepping up, that are coming up now that we have things rolling. As Dr. Green Kamoda said, seeing is believing for some people, but blessed are those who see and who believe before they see. We had many members, like of course our amazing J Mama, who was standing firm and her belief was so very strong. Our first seed, of course, Mr. Jonas Big Budor and so many others that we really embody, in my opinion, true leadership. Leadership is when you're really there in the tough times. And this is what I would love to see us start to embellish and start to grow in our new wave, not just earning money, but becoming better leaders as well. And so, my friends, let me now jump into the training. Let me now share again how the compensation plan is designed. Many people are now able to look at this for the very first time. Some are joining us brand new. We have some members that have been away, that are back with us. We have some new people joining us as well. So I want to welcome every single person to today's training. And I hope you got something from our open, from Mr. Aris Masasa, from Dr. Queen Kamoda, and what I just shared. And so let's jump in. Our compensation plan is simple, very easy to explain. It's fast, meaning that the income is paid every single day. The sponsor bonus is paid immediately. And the other team bonuses are paid at midnight Ghana time, around the midnight Ghana time. It's paid every single day. So the numbers are crunched during the course of the day, accumulated and paid just after midnight Ghana time every single day. And of course, just as Immeri does, our income here is guaranteed. And so we have 9 amazing rewards, amazing rewards, not awards, rewards. We're rewarded, we are rewarded for action. We are rewarded for an activity. And so, you know, one of the beautiful things about our compensation plan is that it allows everybody to earn. Every single Immeri'An earns. Isn't that beautiful? Whether you have a team or not, every single Immeri'An earns in our compensation plan. Everybody. And so here, it allows us to now not only leverage on our own activity, but the activity of every single Immeri'An in our territory. How amazing is that? And so we have a sponsor bonus of up to 15%. We have our fair pay bonus that is 10% of all of the registrations and activations that happen every single day. I'll get into more details. The lifestyle and travel rewards that are tied to the fair pay bonus. We have our leadership bonus that, in my opinion, is the silver bullet of the compensation plan. It is the silver bullet. It is where you will see the most income coming in from your leadership bonus. We also have a same rank bonus of up to 16%. We've got an amazing matching bonus that is only tied based on recruiting. It's not even tied to your rank. So you have a matching bonus of up to 30%. You have a car reward incentive of up to 2% of volume, house reward of up to 1% of volume, still with no compulsory maintenance or auto-ship. So amazing as our compensation plan that you can see everything that is happening here is based on activity. Every reward here is based on your activity and the activity of every single person that has joined Immeri. And so again, as Dr. Queen Kamoda said, you know, this is so amazing to see. It's so wonderful to see that just in turning on our compensation plan and people activating their accounts, meaning people making purchases, purchasing products. Remember here at Immeri, we do not pay for activation. When we actually pay into our company, we are actually purchasing products. We're getting products in return for our money. And so here at Immeri, just in these last few days, So much money has been paid out to our top leaders, and all of, as I said, every single Immeri'An has earned income. So it's amazing to see that the foundation that was laid by our ambassadors, by our managers, by our directors has actually now allowed them to now leverage on their foundation, leveraging on their foundation. And as people now get started, as people now activate, as people now purchase products, they're now earning in our compensation plan. Real money, not cyber money, not crypto money, real money. And so let's jump into some more details and share with you the ins and outs of our compensation plan. So there are three ways that you can get started still. There are three ways that you can get activated here. There are three ways that you can actually make a decision to now join our new wave. So for the curious, we say there's the starter pack. We're going to do it in Naira because we know that we have the major community here is from Nigeria, and we will also do in US dollars, I believe, a little later on. But in Naira, it's 53,750 Naira. This, of course, includes the VAT and the taxes. This now at starter, it's 70 PV personal volume, right? So all of our compensation plan is now tied to volume, personal volume. Please remember that, write that down. Our compensation plan is tied to volume, PV, personal volume. So when someone gets started or reactivated at starter pack, they will get one personal fair pay bonus share, right? So this share isn't shares in the company, it's share in what we call fair pay bonus, right? Some people got that twisted. This share that you're seeing here, don't misrepresent the company. This isn't a share in the company. Don't go around saying that. This is a share in a bonus that's called our fair pay bonus. And so with this starter package, you get one personal fair pay bonus share. I'm going to explain what that means. The maximum income cap is 250,000 Naira, allowing you to 5x the value of the package that you selected. The next way that you can get started is for the entrepreneur, we call this a professional pack. The professional pack is 268,750 Naira. This is 350 PV. So when someone gets started at the professional pack, this is 350 PV. It allows them to now have 5 personal fair pay bonus shares allocated. So they get more out of that pool. Out of that fair pay bonus pool, they get more. This package allows an income cap of 1,750,000 Naira, allowing you to 7x the value of your professional package purchase. The third way that you can get started is at the expert pack, which is 537,500 Naira. It allows for 700 PV. 700 PV is allocated to anyone that gets started at this expert pack. It allows you to have 10 personal fair pay bonus shares allocated. And again, I'm going to share more about it. Maximum income cap is 5 million Naira, allowing you to 10x the value of your expert package. And so these are the three ways. So there are people that say, okay, so what happens if I buy more than the starter? Which happens. Some people will actually purchase more product than this is the equivalent of $100 US. Listen to me carefully. So here now, someone can purchase more than this money, this amount. They can purchase between, I'll say it in US dollars, between $100 US and $500 US. But they will still be considered at the starter level. They still be considered at the starter level. And the PV associated with that package will still be 70 PV. Someone can purchase between $500 US and $1,000 US, or 268,750 Naira. They can purchase between that and 537,500 Naira. They will still be considered at the professional level. And 350 PV would be allocated to their package. And of course, someone can purchase $1,000 US and over, of 537,500 Naira and over, and still be considered an expert. And so here, these are the three packages. I call them, these are the three ways or the three levels at which someone can get started. So when they purchase between 53,750 Naira and 268,750 Naira, they would be considered at the starter level. 70 PV would be allocated to that member's purchase. If they purchase between 268,750 Naira and 537,500 Naira, they would be considered as a professional. And their PV associated with that purchase would be 350 PV. And any purchase or activation or new member over 537,500 Naira or over $1,000 US would be considered an expert and would draw on a PV of 700 PV to their package. So the question is, what happens when I hit my maximum income cap? Listen to me very, very carefully on this one. When you hit your daily residual income and accumulates to the cumulative earnings cap attained. So remember, every day we're earning based on our fair pay bonus. I'm going to show some details on that. But here, as you now hit your income cap, let's say you hit your income cap of 250,000 Naira, or you hit your income cap of $500 US, what happens? Well, what happens is that you now have to purchase another package. You now do a purchase of any of our starter packages, and you now qualify for another cycle of guaranteed income by repurchasing any package within 60 days. So you have a 60-day window to purchase any product, any of the packages, and you will preserve your status, your rank, your genealogy. All right, and you will just continue to earn. After which, if you don't reactivate, you hit your income cap and you haven't reactivated in that 60 days, it's okay. What you would do is you would simply pay a reactivation fee of $100 US plus your purchase of any of these packages, and your genealogy, everything will be there, and you would be able to continue. All right, so no one ever loses anything in Immeri. Big thank you and big shout out to our board of directors for really listening to our members and really creating a system here that really fits everybody, the ones that are paying attention and even the people who are not paying attention. And so here at Immeri, it's actually awesome and wonderful. You know, one of the questions that one of our members had is you know, she was asking, you know, how come there's an income cap? How come there's an income cap tied to your purchase? How come it's just not income to infinity? And so I was able to share that we want to have a thriving business. It's not just about us. As members of the network marketing industry, you know, we often think it's about us, but here we have to have a win-win scenario. We have to have a win-win. We have to have a sustainable company that is allowing us to earn. So you see, this income cap allows us now to earn the maximum that we can before actually becoming not profitable for the company. And so here, the reason that we have these income caps is really to ensure it's a safeguard, it's a safety net to ensure that the company is actually still very, very much viable, still making money for its own operational costs. And so it allows us as members to earn 5x, 7x, or 10x the value of what we actually got started with. And it allows the company to now pay us and also be profitable. And so as I shared, this is a win-win scenario for both of us. It's a win-win scenario. It allows for the company to do all the things that the company needs to do to be profitable, allowing us to now benefit from events, allowing us to benefit from offers, and it allows us to have a strong and sustainable opportunity well into the future. Again, Immeri being built to last. And so on just this one slide, there's so much to learn. I pray that this was good information. And of course, if you have any other questions, of course, you want to get some more clarification, you'll be able to look at this recording as well as you'll be able to reach out to our customer service as well as your own upline leaders. So let's move on from how we get started. Now we have 6 achievable ranks. So here at Immeri, we're now able to achieve our ranks not based on luck, but based on leadership. Not based on luck, but based on leadership. And I love the way that leadership is rewarded in our compensation plan. You know, I had a great mentor. I want to write this down. I had a great mentor who would share that you can tell the actual leadership of a person, not just by their own personal volume, but the volume of the people that they brought in. The people that they've brought in. You've got to look at the people that have come after you, and you've got to see them succeed. Of course, that is in alignment with our core value, where sharing is rewarding. It is more blessed to give than to take, and success breeds success. My friends, focus on the success of others. Your success will manifest as a byproduct of that. It's not about you. Another thing that we have an opportunity to change here at Immeri is a mindset of just being about you. It's not about you. It's about you, but it's not all about you. It is about pouring your effort. Listen to me very carefully. We want to create an Immeri that people would be proud. I long for the day when in my very first company, true story, there was a pride. There was a pride when someone would feel when they would say, you know what, I am a part of this company. There would be a pride that one would feel. They would be proud to say, I am in this company. Because people would say, wow, yes, I've heard about you all. You all are just in like this awesome environment and so much great things. I'm hearing so many great things about your company. I long for the day when we build a company, where we build an Immeri that now reflects that. How do we do it? By focusing on the success of others. As you now help other people to succeed, your success manifests as a byproduct. And as you heard Dr. Queen Kamoda say, one account. Because your effort is rewarded based on the volume that's generated, it's now in your best interest to focus on your energies and your efforts on other people, getting the volume coming up from other members. And so here at Immeri, we have 6 ranks. We have members, we have associates, we have executives, we have managers, we have directors, and we have ambassadors. So let's get into a little bit of detail on how it is you achieve these ranks. So all sales, all volume is divided into 2 revenue centers. So look at yourself as a business person, and as a business person, all of your production, all of your sales that's coming in from all of the people that you've helped to coach, guide, mentor, people that have said yes to Immeri and are sharing, and other people are saying yes to Immeri, where it grows like an amoeba. All of these sales, all of these activations is now called volume. And this volume is divided into 2 centers only for this rank recognition. We don't use this primarily for payment. We use this for rank recognition. So it's the major leg, which is the most productive leg of your personally sponsored members, and your team legs, comprising of all of the other legs, excluding your major leg. So in these 2 revenue centers, this is how the company now determines what your rank is going to be. How successful are you at helping other people to succeed? And so you rank advance here in Immeri by supporting as many members as possible, not just riding the volume of one person, but really and truly, by sharing all of the things, pouring yourself into other people, it now allows you to develop those team legs. And so let's now get an example. For an example, to qualify as an executive here, you sponsor a minimum of 2 direct members, minimum, and accumulate 42,000 PV in your team legs. So take a look at this graphic. This graphic now explains what I'm sharing with you so you can visually see it. So in this example, we have 4 people that you personally sponsored. So you're already halfway qualified, because to be an executive, you have to sponsor a minimum of 2. So as you would hear me often say, don't make the minimum your maximum. Don't say, because I have to sponsor 2, let me just sponsor 2. No, you keep sponsoring. That way you keep going wider. You keep now getting more people, and the law of averages will work in your favor. As you now sponsor 10 people, you will get 3 people. That's the law of averages. The law of averages dictates that as you sponsor 10, write that down. As you sponsor your first 10 personally sponsored members, and you bring them to the trainings, and you keep them around the fire, what will happen is you will ultimately get 3 people that will actually build, even if you quit. Even if you were to say, you know what, I'm done with Immeri, I've earned enough money, I'm out of here, these people will continue to build outside of you. That's the law of averages. And so here, in this example, you brought in Bill, you brought in Adam, you brought in Stacy, and you brought in Carl. These are the 4 people that you personally sponsored. Now, based on the volume, based on the production, based on the PV, Bill has brought in 22,616 PV, meaning that below Bill, he has now sponsored his people, he has brought in members, and he's helped them to actually bring other members in. And so that the accumulated PV since Bill got registered is 22,616 PV. That means that Bill is your major leg. He has the most production of your 4 personally sponsored members. Next is Adam. He has 30% with 19,385 PV. Then we have Stacy. Then we have Carl with 12,923 PV, which is 20%. And then Stacy with 9,692 PV. So you can see here that you're excluding your major leg, which has 22,616 PV. If we were to accumulate Adam's PV, Carl's PV, and Stacy's PV, that comes up to 42,000 PV. This now allows you to rank advance to the rank of executive. You have satisfied the criteria to move forward based on production, and based on luck, based on production. So here you see, my friends, that we have a very, very fair system, meaning that there's no one that can block you. There's no one that can simply take some type of activity and somehow force you back into another position. It's solely based on how you now take action, share with as many people as possible, and as you help those people to now move forward as well. So in our ranking system, any person that gets started in Immeri, they are considered to be a member. And it's so awesome that all of our members in our migration, I'll share that with you in a little minute, all of our members were migrated to associates. So many of you are seeing actual payment. You're getting actual leadership bonuses coming up from associates. This is because all of our members, whether they were pre-associates or whether they were associates, all of our members were now rank advanced to the rank of associate. As members, it allows us to earn even more. So anyone that purchases products, they are considered to be an Immeri member. Anyone that now sponsors 1 person minimum and accumulates 8,000 PV in their team legs, they are considered to be an associate. Also keep in mind that our personal purchases also count as PV as well. Next up, you can become an executive by sponsoring 2 direct members and accumulate 42,000 PV in your team legs. So as you look at your team legs, in the back office, we can see it in the back office. It clearly shows our production now. And in the team legs, you can see where you have accumulated 42,000 PV. Then you have two personally sponsored members, you're considered an executive. Become a manager by sponsoring a minimum of 3 personal members and accumulate 280,000 PV in your team legs. Become a director by sponsoring a minimum of 4 direct members. So you sponsor a minimum of 4, minimum, and you accumulate 900,000 PV in your team legs. So you're seeing there that the volume is growing, not just based on your activity, but the actions and the activities of people that you're helping. So as a director, you should be seeing more associates, more executives, more managers. That's how you know that you're effective. And as an ambassador here, you would sponsor a minimum of 5 direct members and you accumulate a PV of 4,200,000 PV in your team legs. And so for all of our ambassadors, like I said earlier, they laid a foundation. This money didn't come to them by luck, by actually leveraging on the amazing support of our corporate. So our ambassadors, you owe a debt of gratitude to all of our corporate staff, all of our Dr. Queen Komodo, all of our amazing, amazing members and leaders that did the presentations on your behalf, that did the registrations on your behalf, that did all of the things on your behalf, allowing you to helping you to lay that foundation that so many of us are now aspiring to. And so this debt of gratitude can be shown with edification. So here, as we become ambassadors, as we become directors, as we become managers, as we become executives, as we become associates, know that it didn't happen on your own. It happened because of the amazing support that we get from our corporate staff, the amazing support that we get from our corporate leaders, and of course, the amazing support that we get from each other. Here at Immeri, we've got to edify and show gratitude to all of the ones that have come before. Because if it wasn't for Mr. Jonas Vigbador, as an example, I would not be here. I would not be here. It was because Mr. Jonas Vigbador said yes to Immeri that our mama with the dollar, Mrs. Eunice Akeledere, said yes to Immeri. And it was because my sponsor, Mr. Latu Bwai, said yes to Immeri that I then said yes to her. Do you get my picture? You get my picture? So it is because of the people that have gone before that we are here. And so we should always be grateful. In the chat box, somebody just typed grateful for me. Let me make sure that our 123 people are listening. Just say grateful in the chat box. Grateful in the chat box. Just say grateful. That's one word. It makes you feel a certain way when you type it. For those of you that don't want to type it, it's okay. You're yet to be grateful. Just say grateful. I'm always so grateful to Dr. Queen Komodo. I'm also grateful to Mr. Yapoyen. I'm also grateful to Mr. Tan Kampu. And I'm also always so grateful to our president of Immeri International, Mr. Lau Changwan. And so, my friends, this is how we rank advanced in Immeri. All right, so let's jump into the bonuses. Let's jump into sponsor bonuses so that you can now start taking action. I'll start taking action towards, let me check my time. All right, so we got to speed up a little bit. Thank God our compensation plan can be explained very, very quickly. Time me and you will see. So here as members, associates, executives, and managers, when you now sponsor any person, when you bring anyone into Immeri, you are guaranteed 10% paid instantly. So 10% of the PV associated with the package is paid to you immediately. Remember, when I went through the packages, I showed you at starter, at professional, and at expert, the PV that is associated with each purchase. And so here, the PV is what we're paid on. So you get 10% of the PV of anyone that gets started in Immeri when you are a member, associate, executive, and manager. When you get to the rank of director, anyone that you personally sponsor, you get 10%, but it goes down another level. Anyone that the people that you sponsor, bring into Immeri, you will earn 3% of the PV related to associated with their package. And at the ambassador level, there are 3 levels deep. So when, as an ambassador, you sponsor someone, you get 10%. And as they now bring other people in, you're going to earn 3% of the PV. And when the person on your second level brings someone in on your third level, this is where you would now get 2% of that PV as well. And so the sponsor bonus is calculated on the PV associated with each starter package, and you get paid based on reactivations as well. So when you have that's what led to so much income from so many of us here at Immeri, because you're not only paid when someone joins for the very first time, you also get paid a sponsor bonus when they purchase their second package, when they've actually maxed out on their package and they purchase another package, you earn another bonus here as well, sponsor bonus. So the sponsor bonus is paid in real time and it's paid instantly. The next way that we get paid, this is how every single Immeri'An gets paid. Every single Immeri'An, every single person that has said yes to Immeri gets paid. Every single person. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for our compensation plan. Aren't you? Aren't you grateful that even people that just get started, they immediately see income. They immediately see money coming into their back office, a bonus paid to them based on the activities of every single person in our territory. It's so beautiful. We had brand new members joining, and even before they started sponsoring people, they started seeing bonus. It's thanks to this fair pay bonus. So enhance your sponsor bonus with our new fair pay bonus. So the more people that you sponsor, it's the more that you will earn. Earn every time someone new joins your team and joins our Immeri community. Every day, 10% of all new registrations and reactivations is set aside and distributed proportionately to members based on their total fair pay shares. Remember, this isn't shares in the company. This is shares in the fair pay bonus. Don't misrepresent our company, please. The more shares you hold, the more you earn from the 10% company sales or PV allocated and paid every single day. So the more people that join our Immeri community, it's the more that we share because there's a bigger 10%. And that 10% is now shared to every single person in Immeri. How powerful is that? So you increase your number of shares in that actual share pay bonus with our unique share acceleration system. So when you sponsor your first person or you have your first reactivation, whatever package they choose, remember when someone joins Immeri, they are picking up fair pay shares. And so whatever package they choose, you will earn as their sponsor 20% of their shares gets allocated to gets added to your shares. When you sponsor your second person or your second person activates, you will earn 50%. You'll pick up 50% of whatever shares they got when they got started or activated. And when you sponsored your third member or your third person activates, you will now pick up 80% of their shares that they get when they activate. And from your fourth member and above, every single person that you brought in from your fourth member, the company will match their shares and add it to your shares. You earn 100%, excuse me, 100% of their fair pay shares. So let me give you a little illustration of how this works so that it becomes crystal clear in your mind. So here, let's say you picked up, just as I did, you picked up your expert pack. So by default, you will get 10 personal fair pay shares. You will get 10 shares allocated to you. So here, let's say someone that you sponsored gets started with a professional pack. Or you have someone that reactivates at the professional pack. They will get their 20 shares. They will get their 5 shares. So they get their 5 shares allocated to them. But because they are your first personally sponsored member or your first reactivated member, you will now pick up 20% of their shares. So you will get 5 shares allocated. So that's 20% of 5 shares, sorry. You will pick up one team fair pay share. So 1 share added to your 10 shares. As the second person that you sponsor or second person that activates picks up their expert pack, they will get 10 shares. You will get 50% of their 10 shares. So you will get 5 shares. Then when the third person now picks up their starter pack, they get 1 share. You get 80% of 1 share. So you get 0.8 of a share in the fair pay bonus. All right. Then you find here now, when the fourth person and above, when they get started at expert, this person picked up 10 shares. You will now get 100% of their shares, so you get 10 fair pay shares. All of these shares now allocate and come up to you. So you have your 10 personal fair pay shares, and you would have accumulated 26.8 total shares, because the system would have added up all of the shares from the people that you sponsored. So now you have more shares. You get a bigger share in the fair pay bonus. The more that you have, it's the more that you earn. Also note that this fair pay bonus and share acceleration scheme, share acceleration system calculation is daily until you have reached your income cap. And then your fair pay shares would be set at 0, and you start all over again with your reactivation. Because when you reactivate, you get fresh personal fair pay shares, and you start all over again accumulating these shares. How powerful. So this is how the calculation works now. And many of us are seeing it at work. We're able to see that people are really joining, people are reactivating, and they're earning income every day. So let's say that we get our company's volume to the day where our total company volume for that day is $1 million. Can you imagine? Can you imagine the momentum where we have in one day, the volume is up to $1 million. So 10% of that $1 million in PV is 10%. So the total to be shared amongst members will be 100,000 PV. So the total shares from all distributors, let's say if the company was to add up all of the distributors' shares, it came up to 20,000 shares, then the value per share would be this 100,000 divided by 20,000. So that would be $5 that would be allocated and paid per share per day. So because your share in our last example is 26.8 shares, here you will be paid your 26.8 by $5. That gives you $134 for that day as your fair pay bonus. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing? That every single person in the Immeri, they earn. And so the fair pay payout of 10% of total daily registrations and reactivations, PV, personal volume, remember everything is based on PV, is shared proportionally with those who recruited more. So now we can also extend. This is a wonderful, wonderful benefit for people that are, say, in Ghana, who have teams that have stretched into other territories. Or maybe you are in Nigeria and you have members that have stretched into our olive branch. Or you have people you recruited in Nigeria, you were recruited in Nigeria, but you have members in Ghana. This now allows you to extend your bonus calculation. So this is why we say build locally, build with the people that you know, but think that this is going to grow like an amoeba. Encourage the growth of this business so that it now transcends and goes beyond borders. As your team expands internationally, you can now override the system and extend your bonus calculation to include markets outside of your home territory. Think about it. If you are in Ghana and your team extends into Nigeria, this applies to you. If it is that you have teams that are in territories outside of your home territory, this applies to you. It also applies to all of us because we should be products of our product. My friends, I don't wait to activate in order to buy products. I use our Ali Heart every single day. 2 Ali Heart goes into my body, 2 capsules go into my body every single day. Eventually, I would run out. I always repurchase. Okay? So here, as your team expands internationally, you can now override the system and extend your bonus calculation to include markets outside of your home territory. Now, each single invoice, every time you make a purchase, any single invoice, you don't have to buy multiple times, but as long as the company sees a purchase in 40 PV increments, it activates 30-day increments in alignment with 40 PVs for this international bonus. So for example, if you were to purchase just 40 PV worth of products, the company will activate 30 days of international reach for your global pool, for your pool bonuses. If in that invoice you've purchased 80 PV, the company will say, we're going to now multiply 2 increments of 40 PV and give you 60 days of international global pool bonuses. So for every 40 PV increment, it turns on 30-day increments for every purchase. So any single purchase, so you don't have to purchase one invoice of 40 PV, another invoice of 40 PV, another one of 40 PV. No, you can make one major purchase. And the company now sees 40 PV increments and it now extends that international bonus every 30 days. And so this also extends to reactivations and reorders globally that happen in your lineage. Amazing. Very, very, very powerful. So the fair pay bonus is paid out in 3 ways. 80% of it is paid in cash. So we see it going to our cash immediately. 5% is held for lifestyle points, allowing us to purchase merchandise and other items. And 15%, it goes towards our travel points, allowing every single person to cash in these points when our travel rewards are announced. So unlike conventional plans where you need to achieve certain ranks before being entitled to things like lifestyle rewards and travel rewards, here you can enjoy these rewards regardless of brand, solely based on your effort and solely being a part of Immeri. And so, as I said, 5% of the fair pay bonus is allocated to lifestyle points for all ranks. It doesn't matter. And here, 15% goes towards travel points, allowing every single person to travel. How amazing is that? How amazing and wonderful is that? The next bonus is the leadership bonus. And so this one, like I said, when we turned on the compensation plan, in my own back office, I was able to see this as the silver bullet. It's the silver bullet. The more you will earn, the most money based on your leadership. And I just love that. I love that. It encourages our leaders to step up and become true leaders, become icons, become the people that other people wish they can be. Not simply because of your money or your status, but because of who you are. Become a true leader. Become a true servant of others. As you help other people to succeed, your success manifests as a byproduct. I want that to ring in your ear. I want you to hear that in your ear. You're hearing my voice, as Mr. Johnson says. He says every time he sponsors someone, he hears my voice in his ear. I've said it to him so many times. Your success is a byproduct of the success of others. I got that from that amazing nugget from a multi-millionaire mentor that I had. And so any company that focuses on leadership, the reason why Amway is around today is because of leadership, not just the products. It's the leadership. Here, that's the culture we want to build. So as you become a leader, Immeri rewards you very handsomely. Earn a percentage of every sale, every day, and I use this word to infinity. To infinity. Every single time someone now joins Immeri, every time someone says yes to Immeri, you will earn income based on your production. Now with our leadership bonus, you earn every time someone in your lineage sponsors a new member or makes a repurchase in your team. you earn a greater percentage as you mentor and develop leaders. So as you have developed associates, let's say you are at a higher rank, but you have developed associates. And as I said, all of our members have been moved over, migrated over to associates. So many of us are seeing income coming up from people that were pre-associates in our former compensation plan. So here, any volume, any PV that comes in below that associate, you're going to earn a 3%. Any volume that comes up below any executive, you will earn 6% of the PV that comes up. Any volume that comes up below a manager, let's say you are at a higher rank than manager, and you have volume that's coming up from below a manager. So my sponsor, Mr. Latuba, is enjoying 9% of the volume. You will earn 9%. Here, as you become a director, you will earn 12%. So all of our directors, this is why our directors have earned so much, because they laid the foundation. Our directors have many associates, they have many executives, they have managers, people that they've helped to develop into leadership. And so they earn 12% of all of the volume that's coming in. And of course, our ambassadors will earn 15%. So imagine developing yourself into becoming a major leader in Immeri, becoming an ambassador and earning every time there's volume coming in from your associates, from your executives, from your managers, from your directors, and of course, from your own ambassadorial volume as well. So here you can see that the leadership bonus is designed to pay us for mentoring and developing leaders. The next bonus I'm going to jump on is the same rank bonus. The same rank bonus now allows you to earn based on the volume that's coming in from the people at the same rank as you. So here at 2%. For associates, as you have other associates that now have volume coming up, you will earn 2%. As you now become an executive and you have other executives that have come along, you will earn 2%. As you now become a manager and you have other managers that have come up to the same rank as you, you will earn 2% of the PV, 2% of the volume. As you become a director and you have coached and mentored other directors, you will earn 2% of the volume that's coming up. And you will also earn a second level. So the system will go down below a director. Find the other director. So in many instances, we have directors that have other directors below them in their lineage. Here, the system will go down and find your second generation and pay you another 2%, allowing you to earn 4% on that director's line. And at the ambassador level, as you have created ambassadors, here now, if the system will go to your ambassadorial leg and it finds that ambassadorial volume, it gives you 2%, goes down to find any other ambassadors, gives you another 2%, and it goes to a third generation, finds the next ambassador, pays you another 2% on that volume, allowing you to earn 6% total volume coming in from that ambassador, that same rank bonus. Then we have an amazing bonus that I love. It's called the leadership and same rank matching bonus. Why do I love it? I love it because when I see it, I know that we have members that have earned their leadership and their same rank bonus. How amazing. You're seeing leaders developing leaders. So you earn a percentage of leadership bonus and same rank bonus based on the people that you have actually helped to coach, guide, and mentor. And this is just based on the number of people that you sponsor. So with this matching bonus, every time someone that you sponsored earns their bonus, when they earn their leadership and same rank bonus, you will earn a matching bonus. How amazing is that? So here, ladies and gentlemen, when you sponsor your first member, all right, so listen to me carefully now. This is production. This is what you have to do. This is where the rubber meets the road. It is one thing to be in Immeri and enjoy the presentations and to be in the momentum and to earn that fair paid bonus. It's one thing to do that. It's another thing to do Immeri. It's another thing to take action. And this is what we want. We want people taking action. You're seeing this income, you're seeing this lifestyle, you're seeing this daily income, you're seeing that you have the ability to earn. Now is the time. I say to people right here in Trinidad and Tobago, there are many people that have joined us today. Thank you to all of our members in the Caribbean, here in Trinidad and Tobago, that have joined us as well. Very early in the morning, 6 a.m. in the morning. Thank you so much for being here. This is what we have to do. Take action. Take action. In Nigeria, take action. In Ghana, take action. And in all other territories, take action. Here, as you sponsor your first direct member, or you have personally sponsored members that will activate in our new compensation plan, you will earn 10%. When they earn their leadership bonus and same rank bonus, you will earn 10%. Sponsor your second person, or have your second personally sponsored person activate. When they earn their leadership and same rank bonus, you will earn 10%. When the next person now that you sponsor, this is the speed bump. This is the recruiting speed bump. Why do I say so? Every single person in our industry, they get to this speed bump. For the 129 people that are on here, this is the speed bump. What I'm saying to you is, as you now start bringing people into Immeri, getting people to reactivate, you'll get to that third person, and that third person might tell you, you know what, this isn't for me. Or that third person will say, you know what, I enjoy Immeri already, and I'm looking for something else. That third person will say, you know what, not too sure. This is where you now have to, this is where the personal growth comes. This is where all of the training comes. This is where all of being around the fire comes. This is where all of that motivation, that internal motivation that an entrepreneur has. This is what separates the employee mindset of people from the entrepreneurial mindset of people. This is where people will say, you know what, I am going to find the next customer. I'm going to find the next person. I'm going to go to the next person. I'm not going to sit down and just relax and say, you know what, the next person will come to me, or I'll get the next person when I feel like it. No, this is where that entrepreneurial spirit allows you to say, I'm going to go to my next person. I'm looking for the law of averages. I'm looking to find the 3 people that will build this outside of me. In order to do that, I must find my 10. The perfect number is 12, but I'm going to find my 10 so that the law of averages will work for me, right? So this is where you now get to your third person, and you say, that third person says, yes, Immeri rewards you. Immeri says you've gotten over the speed bump. Now you're going to get 2 levels of leadership and same rank bonus. Now, when the first person that you've sponsored earned their leadership and same rank bonus, and they have sponsored someone making a second generation, getting a leadership and same rank bonus, you will get 10% there as well, allowing you to now earn 20%. As you now, sure enough, because you've gotten over the speed bump, you find it easier to get the fourth person. Again, you get 2 levels of this leadership and same rank bonus. And then when you sponsor your 5th person and above, you get 3 levels of leadership and same rank matching bonus. The first level, you get 10%. Second level, you get 10%. Third level, you get 10% as well. So allowing you to earn up to 30% of this leadership and same rank matching bonus. Ladies and gentlemen, isn't our compensation wonderful? Isn't our compensation plan so amazing? It's so amazing. I mean, when it was unveiled to me for the very first time, and I understood it, I understood what was happening behind the compensation plan, what was churning, I got very, very excited. And now so many people are seeing the results and they're becoming excited as well. And so we also have our car reward incentive. As you attain the rank of director, you now begin to accumulate volume of up to 15,000 points and redeem these 15,000 points or 15,000 US dollars, allowing you to now get a brand new car. And keep in mind that directors earn 1% and ambassadors will earn up to 2% on all of the PV, all of the volume that's coming in. And the accumulation of your points is the same as how the leadership bonus is calculated, which comes on both daily registrations and product reorders and also reactivations as well. So here we also have our house reward incentive backed by public demand. Attain the rank of ambassador and begin accumulating volume up to 100,000 points, and you now get 100,000 US dollars for your dream home. And so ambassadors earn up to 1% of all volume sales. And so here again, the accumulation is the same as a leadership bonus. So my friends, as you can see, things are amazing. Things are so wonderful here at Immeri. We encourage you, if you haven't purchased your product and reactivated, we encourage you to reactivate and get back into the system. So here's what you should know about our new compensation plan. All right, so take some notes. I hope that you're taking good notes. Is this of value so far? So far, we're drawing to a close, and I believe I'm gonna bring on Mr. Yapayan. I'm gonna bring on Dr. Queen Komodo, who's gonna bring on Mr. Yapayan. So we're coming down to a close. So these are some of the things that you should know. What should you know about our compensation plan? Well, first of all, for all of the old members, every single person that got started in Immeri before January 1st of 2023, all accounts have been moved over to the new compensation plan. All of our genealogy, everything is intact. The system is there. You're not starting from scratch. As Dr. Queen Komodo said, you're not starting from scratch. What you've built before is there. And so here, every single person's information has been migrated but inactive, meaning that you have been migrated into the system, but you're not activated on our new compensation plan yet. Can you sponsor anyone? No, you can't. You can't sponsor any new members because you're migrated, not activated. Can you purchase products? Yes, you can. Every single person in the Immeri that has been registered before January 1st, 2023, you can log into your back office and you can purchase products at 30% discount. Every single person can now purchase products, repurchase products at 30% discount. Isn't that amazing? So it's not based on how you get started. Because you're a member here at Immeri, you can now purchase any product at 30% discount. Are you entitled for bonuses? No, you're not going to be entitled to bonuses, again, because you've not activated your account. Can you withdraw cash points from what you earned before? Absolutely, you can. You can withdraw the cash points that have been earned before, cash it out to your bank, and so on. Can you access the member portal? Yes, you can. You can log in order for you to purchase products, right? So every single person, whether they moved over, wherever they activated or not, they can purchase products at 30% discount. Also, old members as well as new members now with accounts already activated in a new comp plan. So this is old existing members and the new people that have joined us since January 1st, 2023, they are activated. They migrated and activated. So their status is active. Can they sponsor new people? Yes, they can. Can they purchase products at 30% discount? Yes, they can. Are they entitled for new bonuses? Yes, they are. Can they withdraw their cash points? Certainly they can. And can they access their member portal? Absolutely. So the key to everything is to purchase your package, your reactivation package, purchase your products, and get reactivated on the system and enjoy all of the benefits of our new compensation plan. A member that has maxed out, so a member that has gotten started, we learned of members that on the first day of their compensation plan, the very first day of their compensation plan, they maxed out. How amazing. How amazing. Seeing is believing. So here, as a member has maxed out their compensation plan, this is the window now. What's happening in that window within that 60-day window? What's happening? So as they've maxed out their income cap and they're pending to reactivate their account, meaning that they've maxed out and they're yet to now purchase their next package within those 60 days, they are considered to be inactive. Can they sponsor a new member? No, they can't. The system is waiting to see what action they're going to take. Can they purchase products? No, they can't. Not at that period. The system is waiting for them to take action. Are they entitled for new bonuses? No, they're not entitled to new bonuses. The system is waiting to see what's going to happen. Can they withdraw cash points? yes, they can withdraw cash points. They can withdraw their cash points up to the cash points that they've earned. Can they log into their back office? Yes, they can. The system is awaiting their reactivation in order to put them on active status to allow them to do everything. So this is the 60-day limbo period now. This is what is happening. Also, what about the member who has maxed out, and when they maxed out, they reactivated, same day, same time, they reactivated within those 60 days. They're considered to be active. They're considered to be on the system. Can they sponsor new people? Yes, they can. Can they purchase products? Yes, they can. Are they entitled for new bonuses? Yes, they are. Can they withdraw their cash points as they earn them? Yes, they can. And do they have access to their member portal? Yes, they do. Yes, they do. So the key is activation. Finally, on this one, what happens with a member who has maxed out their income cap and did not reactivate their account after 60 days? So they've hit their income cap and they didn't hit that reactivation within 60 days. What happens? Their account is there, it's dormant. After the 60 days period has expired, now they're subject to an admin fee of $100 US, and they purchase their reactivation package and they're back on. Genealogy intact and everything is there. After the 60-day period, can they sponsor a new person? No, they can't. Can they purchase products? No, they can't. Are they entitled for new bonuses? No, they're not entitled for bonuses. Can they withdraw their cash points? Yes, they can. Can they access their login member portal? Yes, they can. They can in order to reactivate their account. So note that all product orders are not covered by free delivery anymore. Up to the date and tariffs of Red Stripe Courier Services will be available for members in Nigeria. And I believe Ghana has their shipping company as well. Immeri Ghana and Immeri Nigeria new compensation plan corporate office launch date was January 3rd. And so we've launched our compensation plan. Many people have enjoyed the double fair pay shares. I'm so grateful for the ability to earn double fair pay shares as we launched. We kept saying it over and over and over. And I'm so happy that this time, Immeri stuck to the date. This gives you a message. This is a message that, listen, this Immeri is stronger. In order for us to be stronger, we have to be stronger together. We have to be stronger together. It's not about the members being stronger and Immeri being weaker. It's not us alone. It's a win-win scenario. So I am grateful for one, that Immeri stuck to the end date and the company says, listen, we're giving you an offer where you can earn your double fair pay shares. You earn your double fair pay shares if you were to trust us. And if you were to activate your account up to, I believe it was the 16th, we saw where people were able to activate and earn their double fair pay shares, and they're able to earn more out of the fair pay bonus. So wonderful. So another thing that you should know, cash points have been converted to local currency. For us here in Trinidad, we see US dollars. In Nigeria, you see in Ghana, you see Ghana cedis. In Nigeria, you see Naira in your back office. So you're seeing your local currency being converted there for you. Register points have been converted to local currency. So all of the reactivations, activate new members, repeat orders, all of the register points are in your local currency. Purchase points remain as purchase points that you redeem when you do your first purchase. It actually, we see what is left over in the purchase points bucket. Repeat sales retention points have been converted all to local currency. Repeat sales, all converted to purchase points. Reserve points, all converted to PV. And we've seen that happen for so many people, and our travel points also converted to currency. So just last 2 slides, and then I bring on Mr. Yapayen or Dr. Green Komodo. So all pre-associates, as I was saying, all the pre-associates and associates and elite associates have all been converted to associates. So they're not members, they're associates, allowing us to earn based on all of the volume that's coming in below these associates. All executives and elite executives are now recognized as executives. All managers and elite managers are now recognized as managers. All directors, 1-star directors recognized as directors, and 2-star directors and above, all recognized as ambassadors. And so as we launch the new comp plan, all of the accumulated PV to date have been carried over, and we're able to see it in our back office. So I can tell you, my friends, that the back office is really user-friendly. It's just to take a look at what you're seeing. Ranking system is very easy to explain. We have full support. We've been seeing, Dr. John Mukuru, I saw a post that he did. He just said, listen, for all of you that want to reactivate, and he gave the numbers of our customer service representatives. He gave the numbers. And so anyone that wanted to reactivate, people were hitting him up saying, hey, how do I activate? How do I activate? He said, listen, I'm supported by our Immeri corporate. And here are the numbers that you need to call in order to reactivate. That was a very, very smart move. It allowed many people to get to the source of information and for them to get reactivated onto the system. Okay. Again, our ambassadors, our directors, our managers, you have to be grateful. 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 How do you show your gratitude? Is by edification. Write that down. Edification. We've got to edify our leadership. It's not just about you. It's not just about you hitting your rank. It's about the people who got you there. Our amazing Dr. Queen Kamoda, our wonderful support representatives, our amazing, amazing corporate leaders, our board of directors that actually helped us to get there. So we have full support from our Immeri corporate staff. And of course, we've been going through this training over and over and over again about our Immeri. And so all of the people that have had reserved points, all of the reserved points based on the former board structure has been converted over based on how far you were away from actually getting your leadership bonus that you would have been entitled to. The PV has actually been moved over to your personal volume, also allowing you to be able to rank advance. And so, ladies and gentlemen, as you all know, here at Immeri, we have something amazing. We have instant and daily bonus payment. We have guaranteed income based on the starter package that you chose. We have no monthly volume targets to maintain. We have no leg balancing at all, no compulsory monthly purchase. We have great leadership and same rank bonus computed based on your placement. So in the back office, we see our first volume coming up via our personal enrollment tree. And we also see that we have the ability to now have this teamwork. We have training and mentorship. Here, training is happening all the time. We have our online back office to help us to track our business. Our compensation plan is simple and easy to present. As you now go through it and you see it happening in your back office, it's easy, almost unlimited depth of income here, of leadership bonuses. You can benefit from the success of your team. As people succeed, you succeed. We have a true car reward incentive. We have a travel reward incentive, house reward incentive. All of our products are FDA, NAFDAC approved, and here we rank advanced based on performance. And so, ladies and gentlemen, this has been another training of our compensation plans. A big thank you to all of the people, that 100 and I can't see it, 100 and I think it says 22, all of the 122 people that have joined us. I want to thank you so much for being here. I pray that this was of value. If this was of value, just say value in the chat box to me. Let me know that you're there. Just say value, the word value, one word, value. If you think that our corporate management, our CEO, Mr. Lau Chongguan, Mr. Tan Kamfu, and Mr. Yapwayen have brought value into our Immeri experience, just say value. If you believe that our Dr. Queen Kamoda has done so much to ensure that people get the message over these past weeks, just say value. If you now believe that our Mr. Sunshine has done so much in order to help people on the ground in Nigeria, just say value. And if you believe that our corporate support has been of so much value to all of us, just say value for me in the chat box. And so with that, ladies and gentlemen, another snapshot of what has already happened to some of our top leaders. This is just some of our top leaders. There is money to be made in our compensation plan. Based on creating your structure, based on developing leaders, we have our ambassadors. One of them has earned over $10,000 US. Imagine getting that in one day. That's what happened. Then we have directors that have earned over 5,000 US dollars based on leadership. I know that our amazing leader, our J Mama leader, J Mama, has really worked so very hard. You know, my hat goes off to all of our leaders that stood up in the gap, saying, listen, we are launching a new comp plan and we are with Immeri. We are standing with our company. I'm so grateful to all of the leaders that did that. I will never ever forget you. I will never ever forget you. You know, I always say I will always have service to you. The people that stood up for the company at a time when we were transitioning. Amazing. I congratulate all of the leaders that did so. And I congratulate all of our ambassadors, all of our directors, all of our managers are now standing up to one, coming up, developing their leadership skills and really leading with integrity and doing all that they can to ensure that other people now earn this income. I'm so grateful. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. So as we say here at Immeri, you can join our Immeri community, own your own life, enjoy better health, thrive in a positive environment, achieve your dreams, live an absolutely amazing lifestyle.